Hey, hockey fans, how's everybody doing? Let's review some scores for Tuesday hockey, and then we'll make some picks for Wednesday hockey. There's only 5 games on the board for Wednesday, so it shouldn't take too long to go through stuff here. First, we had Buffalo take on the Devils. Buffalo won that game 5-3. We got that one right. The Islanders over Washington, low-scoring affair, 1-0, but a good win for the Islanders. We got that one right. The Rangers over Pittsburgh, doubled them up 8-4. We got that one right. Then Philadelphia lost to Boston 4-2. We got that one wrong. Carolina over Florida 5-2. We got that one right. Tampa lost to Columbus 4-2. Anyway, Nashville, great win over Detroit, but good show for Detroit. Nashville won that game 3-2 in a shootout. And then Chicago over Dallas 4-2. We got that one right. But Martin Jones did not have a good night, and San Jose ended up losing to Anaheim 5-1. We got that one wrong. Carolina was the best bet. That record goes to 24-17. Overall picks were 5-4, so that record goes to 175 and 140. I did 2 parlays. My one parlay, I went Islanders money line, Detroit puck line plus 1.5, and Hawks money line. All 3 of those hit, so that was a nice parlay to hit. The other parlay, we had Buffalo money line, which hit, Carolina money line, which hit, but then the Sharks money line we didn't hit. If that would have hit, it would have been just awesome. But it was good Tuesday. We'll try to keep it rolling here for Wednesday. Let's get on to Wednesday hockey. Wednesday, we've got Edmonton taking on Ottawa. Ottawa is 4-3-3 in their last 10, current 1-game losing streak. Matt Murray's listed to be in net, but I have a feeling Hogberg could still be there. We'll wait and see. Edmonton is 5-3-2 in their last 10, current overtime decision. Mike Smith listed to be in net for Edmonton. They're in third with 48 points in the Scotia North. Ottawa sitting in 7th, last place with 30 points. Oilers lost in overtime to Montreal in their last game, 3-2 on Easter Monday. The Senators also lost their last game, which was a 4-3 loss to Winnipeg. The Oilers have won all 7 games that these teams have played. And I look to Edmonton to have a better defensive game here. I mean, they let Montreal back in that game in the third period, and then the Montreal team went on to win in overtime. I don't think they're going to let that happen again. Oilers have outshot the Senators in this series 34-15. These teams play again on Thursday, and that'll conclude this series. So a possible sweep here for Edmonton. Oilers are 6-1-0 in the first game of a back-to-back this season. There's so many reasons to like Edmonton here. I do like Edmonton. I think they're playing well, even though they did lose against Montreal there. I still like this Edmonton team, visiting team, Edmonton, to beat Ottawa. That's my pick. Next game, we've got Montreal against Toronto. Toronto 7-2-1 in their last 10 4-game winning streak. Campbell listed to be in net, and a crazy 9-0 for Campbell right now. I'd love to see him push it to 10. Montreal 5-3-2 in their last 10, current 1-game losing or winning streak. Jake Allen listed to be in net for Montreal. Price was injured in that last game, I think during the second period, even though he finished the game. Montreal sits in 4th with 43 points in the Scotia North. Toronto sits in 1st with 55 points. The Canadiens, as we already mentioned, they beat Edmonton in overtime in their last game. The Leafs played Calgary in their last match, and they won 5-3. Toronto has a 3-1 lead in this season series, and Matthews still leading the Leafs in the last 5 games. He's got 7 points, and 5 of those points were goals. Allen has only won 1 of his last 7 starts, which is concerning, obviously. These teams haven't seen each other since February 20th when the Leafs won 5-3. I know the Leafs are just coming back home off a bit of a road trip, but with Allen in net and with Campbell in net for Toronto, I just like this Toronto team. Home team to win, that's my second pick. Third game, and I know I'll get flack about it, but whatever. Vegas against St. Louis. St. Louis is 2-7-1 in their last 10, current 3-game losing streak. Bennington is listed to be in net for St. Louis. Vegas is 5-4-1 in their last 10, current 1-game winning streak. Leonard is listed to be in net for Vegas. They're in second with 52 points in the Honda West. St. Louis sits in 6th with 38 points. Easter Monday, when these teams met, Vegas had a demanding win, 6-1. Vegas has a 4-1 lead in this season series. The Blues won the first game, and then the Knights have won 4 in a row. In the last 3 games, Vegas has outscored St. Louis 16-3. And I don't know if the Blues are going to lose number 8. They've lost 7 in a row. In the last game, shots were pretty comparable. It was 33-32 in favor of Vegas. Vegas is a strong team. They're sitting in 1st in goals against, 4th in penalty kill at 85%. But in the last 3 games, I feel like St. Louis has played competitive hockey. They've just had the puck has not bounced in their favor, that's for sure. And I mean, the second period of the last game against Vegas, they totally fell apart. I don't know if Vegas is going to overlook him here or not take him seriously, but I just have a feeling the Blues are going to pull off a win here. I'm going to go the Blues, home team, to beat Vegas. And I know that's a huge upset, but we'll see what happens. Next game, we've got Colorado against Minnesota. Minnesota is 5-4-1 in their last 10, current 1-game losing streak. Kokkonen is listed to be in net for Minnesota. Colorado 8-0-2 in their last 10, current 5-game winning streak. Grubauer listed to be in net there in first with 56 points. In the Honda West, Minnesota sits in third with 48 points. Teams played on Easter as well, with the Avalanche ending on top 5-4 in that game. Colorado has a 5-2 controlling lead in the series, and this is the last time these teams will meet in the regular season. McKinnon, he's leading Colorado. Last 5 games, I think he's got 9 points. Fiala for the Wild is leading 6 points in his last 5. Colorado sits in second in the penalty kill at 86.1%. Wild third in penalty kill with 85.7%. So pretty comparable there. Minnesota's got a couple guys coming back. I mean, Zach Parise's back, I think, for the Wild in this game. I think there's a chance Zuccarello could be back as well. And I like this Minnesota team, and I like them at home here. I'm going to go Minnesota. Minnesota, another home team to win the game. Last game, we've got Arizona against the LA Kings. LA 3-7-0 in their last 10. Current 3-game losing streak. Cal Peterson listed to be in net. Arizona 7-2-1 in their last 10. Current 3-game winning streak. Aiden Hill listed to be in net for Arizona. They're in fourth with 43 points in the Honda West. Kings are in seventh with 34 points. This was another Easter game when the last time these teams played. Coyotes winning 5-2. 2 games apiece in this series. LA winning the first 2 games, and then Arizona winning the last 2 that have been played. Goligoski, I think, is leading the Coyotes in the last 5 games with 6 points. Kessel's got 4 goals in his last 5. Aiden Hill was I think he was a 3rd star in the last game. He's playing really well in net right now. And I like this Arizona team. They've got a bit of a breather between 4th and 5th now, but I think they want to expand it even more, and they're going to do everything they can to make that happen. And the LA Kings, I think, are trending down, I've mentioned, and I still think they're trending down. So I'm going to go Arizona here to win. Arizona to beat the Kings is my pick. Minnesota to beat Colorado. St. Louis to beat Vegas. Toronto to beat Montreal. Edmonton to beat Ottawa. My best bet, I'm going to make that the Arizona game and see if we can keep that record going. My parlay, I'm going to go Edmonton puck line -1.5 at 2.3. I got it. Toronto money line, I got it 1.68. And then I'm going to go Minnesota. I'm going to be careful here. I'm going to go puck line +1.5 at 1.62. So another conservative parlay, but I'm hoping it hits. I hope everyone has a great Wednesday. Good luck with your picks. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Talk soon. Thanks.